Never fear, Cindersh is here. And today I have for you my first Doctor Who video. We're going to look at the prologue to Season 9. Now Season 9 starts 5 days from now. And we're all looking for a great season, and I've heard from a couple of people who have already gotten to see the first two episodes actually. It looks like Season 9 is going to start off strong. But we're dealing with just the prologue right now. And in the prologue, we basically have a dialogue between one of the sisters of Karn and the Doctor. Now, at the start of this conversation, the sister of Karn is apparently aware of a lot more than you might expect. And she knows that somebody is looking for the Doctor. Some big bad guy, some scary person is after the Doctor. And he has his servants looking for the Doctor. Now, who this person is, we don't know. And the sister of Karn asks the Doctor if he's going to go and see whoever this person is. And, the Doctor says no, but she knows he means yes. He says, no, I'm not going. And then she's like, well, when are you going? And he says soon. Then he says, but I'm not going right away, this, that, and the other. So apparently, part of this season is the 12th Doctor plans to face off against somebody. We don't know who. But it seems like the Doctor has some unfinished business he wants to take care of first. And part of that has to do with, at least I assume it has to do with Missy. Or, as he's been known for, as his character's been known for most of its existence, in the male position of the Master, now the Mistress. And even though the Doctor never mentions who he's talking about by name, the sister of Karn seems to know. And like I said, I assume he's talking about the Mistress, the Master, because the sister of Karn seems to pick up that something recent has changed, has happened, which is why the Doctor is not quite ready to go face this other person. He feels he has to do something else first. And one of those changes, I think, has to do with the return of the Master as the Mistress. And so we've got some heavy interaction there, and we know that's going to take place. We know that the Mistress, Missy, is going to be a common recurring character this season. And it seems to me that what's going to happen is the Mistress, Missy, and Clara are going to join forces together to try and find the Doctor and then either help him or try and stop him from going head to head with whomever this other bad guy is. So he gives the sister of Karn this disc thing, supposed to be something like his last will and testament or something like that, which, if you've seen any of the other trailers we see, is apparently given to Missy, and they start looking for the Doctor. And part of the hurry of the Mistress and Clara to find the Doctor and to kind of rescue the Doctor is probably because, as the sister of Karn warns the Doctor that he's possibly heading to his final death, she may give that information, pass that information on to Clara and or Missy. that what Doctor is about to face may be the ultimate end of him. And as much as Missy is the polar opposite of the Doctor in a lot of ways, Missy is trying to be, in some regard, a friend to the Doctor, even though they're still enemies, frenemies, whatever you want to call them. And maybe some of it is selfishness on the Missy's part, that she wants to be the one to finish off the Doctor and not some other bad guy. There may be something there. But I'm really curious to see who this other bad guy is that's going to be overarching this whole series, and how a lot of that's going to play out. But that seems to be what's kind of going on in this this prologue, is we've got this conversation kind of telling us that the Doctor is heading out for a journey. He's kind of wants to prepare himself a little bit before he makes this journey. And the last thing that the Sister Karn says to the Doctor as he's leaving is that he may be able to hide from his enemies, but his friends will find him. And so these first couple episodes, that's kind of, I think, how this is going, is Missy and Clara set out to find the Doctor, and as his friend, Clara will find the Doctor. Comes up against some enemies, some major enemies, very, very early there in these first two episodes in the Daleks. But whether or not the Daleks have to do with our overarching enemy of the series, as the servants of whomever the big bad is, that we don't know yet. I don't know yet anyway. And I doubt we have enough clues in the first two episodes to be definitive on that answer, even then. But that's something we will have to wait and see when we actually get to the full episodes. Thank you for listening to my thoughts on the prologue. Hope they've kind of helped explain what you've seen in the prologue, if you've watched it already. This has been Super Saiyan 7 Cindersh. I hope you will like the video. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. And we will see you again soon. Thank you for watching.